What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at something a little bit different. This is the Air Jordan 4 Pizza, an upcoming grade school release. Before we get into these, I want to remind you that this video and all the other content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you're new, guys, go ahead and like and subscribe while you're here. I really appreciate that. Very, very helpful. You can also be sure to follow me on Instagram and then TikTok at kvegaskickz. Guys, I appreciate the support. Let's take a look at these fours. So like I said, this is an upcoming grade school release. However, our friends across the water do have these in adult sizes, should you be interested. Let me show you where I picked this particular pair up from, guys. Instagram seller, of course, I will have all this in your description for you. Be sure to mention Kvegas. I know they'll take care of you. And let's jump in. So with this one, you got your Jordan 4 outsole and a solid rubber compound. This bright red covers the entire outsole with the exception of that black Jumpman. Everything looks as it ought to. That midsole wraps up onto your, outsole wraps up onto your midsole. Got a semi-gloss paint finish on that one. There's your exposed air unit in white. Going around to our medial side, paint job looks to be pretty clean, good crisp lines. Don't really see any issues with the paint job. Did see one little spot right here on the midsole. Other than that, looks good. And a nice line going from the red to the black. I always look for that. All in all, pretty good. No issues to speak of. Now, fit and comfort of these are men's 13, and I slipped them on before the video just to make sure. I didn't see, when I pulled them out of the box, they looked like, a size 13, and they are. They fit true to size with no issues. One thing I was surprised on, they do just come with a regular blue Ortholite style insole, and normally here lately with Jordan 4s, we've been getting either Dream Cell or polyurethane, so I was a little surprised about that because I do prefer those. But that insole can always be swapped out for a more cushioned one if you prefer. The biggest thing is they do fit true to size. Now, the upper of the shoe, you have a mix of materials. On the lighter panels, it's like a synthetic nubuck. Doesn't have the kind of movement to it, but it is soft. Again, it is synthetic. And then you have a light suede, short hair suede going around your mudguard, toe cap area. Good stitching, pretty good shape on the toe box. It's got a good curve to it, not too bulky. And let's do our little bounce test. It does bounce back. Yeah, no issues with that. You got the wheat looking netting over top of that mesh. Comes with black laces only. There's not a separate color lace in here. Don't really know what color you would go with really with this shoe, but you do just get the black. Top of the tongue, of course, you got your flight patch with the Jumpman in red and the flight script in orange. Got his fingers and his shoelaces. Shape looks to be pretty good. Tongue is the same kind of synthetic nubuck as we get on the rest of this upper. And in the back of the tongue, you have the black look with the Air Jordan tag stitched in upside down. The insole down there, you can see, is that checkerboard kind of tablecloth look with the black Jumpman. I did remove that insole from the shoe, so we'll see that here in a minute. Of course, you got black hits on your lace crowns. It does have the extra holes punched through back there. It is the smaller netting patch that we're getting now with the new SB shape. And then the wing, good stitching underneath that. Get your little bubble out here at the heel, so good shape. And then the back of the shoe, you just got your black tab with that red Jumpman. The tab is a little bit softer than what we used to get years ago. It is not SB soft, but it does have your nice bounce back and your Jumpman, of course, in that red. Good stitching around the panels. No real issues, just that one little spot on the midsole, at least on this one. We'll check out the other one here momentarily. All that looks pretty good. Let's bring in the left one and check it out. Looking pretty clean. And let's see how they look from the rear. Always see how things line up, and everything height-wise matches up. Nice straight lines going across here. Don't really see any issues. Jumpman looks good. And there's our air unit again. Midsole doesn't have that issue on this one, so just a little flaw on that other one. Again, nice paint job, clean lines going from the red to the black. And your outsole in that bright red. Stars, I already had these on foot, so. And let's check this one. It's got the good bounce back as well. So good materials, you know, for what you'd expect for this shoe. Flight patch looks good. Let's check out the Strobel on this one, guys. If I can find the button for the light. Sorry about that, took a second. So you got the white Strobel. You can see men's 13 down in there. Extra threading is taped down. I think I pulled the tape up when I pulled the insole out, and then it does have the elastic bands on both sides of the tongue to keep it in place. And then actually, no, it does not. Sorry about that. There are no elastic bands. I thought I felt them, and I stand corrected. So this one does not have elastic bands on the sides of the tongue. But anyway, and then there is your size tag. It says 13 youth, but fear not, they're not 13 youth. These are men's 13. So yeah, that's that. And then our insole, like we said, is your blue Ortholite style insole, okay? And it does have that checkerboard kind of tablecloth pattern with our black Jumpman. And again, boys, 13 youth. It's not. This is a men's 13. So anyway, that's the shoes. Let's set them aside and look at the box for this one. So it is a special edition box, the pizza box style. Pretty neat. Of course, you got that look on the top with the Jumpman Air Jordan, made fresh since 1985 and always served hot. And you got your kind of cool, like you would select your toppings for a pizza. Pretty cool here. Yeah, he'd get good marks on all these, I believe. And then going around the box, you got some branding on the bottom. And then here is your box label. It's Air Jordan 4 Retro Grade School, Sesame, Fire Red, Black, and White 13 Youth. Again, they're not a 13 Youth, but inside you got the cardboard look to the inside of the box. That tissue paper is the same kind of checker print tablecloth look. There is white tissue paper underneath that, and then you can see back here there is an anti-mold sticker on that back side of the box. Box was pretty well protected in shipping. It was shipped FedEx, which I definitely prefer, so appreciate that. And the shoes, yeah, I mean, if you like this colorway, I think they did a good job on them, and yeah, interesting design. So anyway, guys, that is my unboxing review of this Air Jordan 4 Pizza. I hope you enjoyed the review and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Be sure to follow me on my other socials and be on the lookout because we got a lot more of these reviews coming your way.